Welcome back to the best series on the internet. We have the ESPN Fantasy Team of the Week. This was the highest scoring fantasy team you could have had in Week 13 of the NFL. Starting off right with your quarterback, if you had Jameis Winston, he was the highest scoring quarterback with 32.98 points. He had the most Jameis Winston game you have ever seen. 500 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 pick sixes with another pick on top of that. But you know what? It was enough to get him on this list for his first time all season, and he is now the 29th ranked quarterback in fantasy. At your running back one spot, if you had Bucky Irving, he scored 27.5 points. A great week for the running back who has slowly been taking over the starting job over Rachaad White this season. He's now the 16th ranked running back in the league and is probably going to be going up from there. At your wide receiver 2 spot, you should have had Bijan Robinson, who scored 25.5 points. His third appearance of the year, an absolute freak of nature, leaves the defenders questioning how they missed that tackle and leaving me questioning how he puts a helmet on. A wide receiver 1 spot, if you had Jerry Jeudy, he scored you 40.5 points, and I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure the reason he did so well was because I benched him in my league this week. A wide receiver 2 spot, you should have had Scary Terry because he scored 27.3 points. The only thing scarier than that is that perfectly round haircut of his, but the joke's on me because he's a billionaire and he can do what he wants. He's now the 4th ranked wide receiver in the entire league, which is crazy because I haven't even really heard his name being spoken that much this year, but looking at his stats, he's had a very solid year. At your tight end spot, you should have had Brock Bowers. He's now made his second appearance on this list with a 30.2 point week. Him and Trey McBride have been crazy good at the tight end spot this year. He is the tight end number 1 in the league, and I don't think he's going to be losing that title anytime soon. At your flex spot, you should have had Mike Evans because he scored 25.8 points. I'm pretty sure Baker Mayfield's made this list before. Bucky Irving made it this week. Rachaad White's made it. Chris Godwin's made it. Even Cade Otton made it before, and now Mike Evans follows, and the Buccaneers have just done great this year. For your defense, if you had the Cowboys, somehow for the second week in a row, they have made this list after being one of the worst defenses in the NFL for the entire first half of the season. I don't know what's going on, but the Cowboys, for the second week in a row, are the highest scoring defense in the league. And finally, at your kicker spot, if you had Chad Ryland, I'd never heard of this guy before, but he scored 16 points this week, I believe for the Cardinals. Would have been nice to have him on your team this week, and maybe he will keep doing good in the future. In total, if you had all of these guys on your team, you would have scored 243.78 points, an absolutely insane score. For example, the average winning team this week would have scored around 130 to 140 points, and this team would have beat that by over 100 points. Now, I'm sure nobody had this entire team, but did you have anyone on your team from this list? Tell me down in the comments below, and be sure to check out some of these videos on your screen now.